Yes. But Leah, won't you miss your family?
Family, Pat, don't you know? At your parents' house, no one can hear you scream. Are you kidding? That's why I'm going to give myself the greatest Christmas present a person can give. I am not going home for the holidays. That's right, no, I'm not going home for the hetero fest, the big gathering of the guineas that are always at my house. Because let me tell you, when we have Christmas, we have Christmas! You know, and the whole family is there, Andy. The whole entire family is there. And who's always there? We're Italians, right? So who's there? The little old Italian aunt. Tiny little aunties. 90-year-old women that stand about this tall because Italian women never die. They just shrink out of existence. Sit down. They just get smaller and smaller. I've got two of them, Sophia and Vincenza. They're like little auntie bookends, you know? They stand there. They're both the same woman, basically. They have the same black scarf right around their head, same black dress. They can do a rosary in 5 seconds flat, these women, okay? Right? And they know that they are fascinated by me. Fascinated by me. Whenever I come home, they follow me around. Wherever I go. They speak no English except for one word, one sentence, which they utter at me constantly. So when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? Oh, probably when I stop eating pussy. So that's it. I am not going home. Not at all. Not at all. Because I'll tell you why. Honestly, it is very hard to be queer and Italian. See? Yeah. Because Italians, with very little exception, are raised Catholic. And Catholics believe, and they base their entire faith on this one single belief, that if you ignore something, it will go away. It will disappear. It will go away. Take the Pope, Pope John Paul II, right? The traveling Pope. He's been everywhere but the realm of reality. Okay? Right? Pope John Paul says, did you hear this? It's okay to be a homosexual as long as you don't participate in homosexual acts. Which is great with me because I think it's okay to be Catholic as long as you don't participate in sexual numbers, right? So I'll never forget when I came out. When I came out to my parents, I did the good gay thing. Total gay thing. Mom, Dad, I'm gay, right? And they did the good Italian thing. Screaming, fighting, yelling, throwing things, and then they forgot about it. Yeah, we had to do the whole thing again. I'd come home, they'd have strange men sitting at the kitchen table, right? Seriously, they'd be like, Leah, meet Bob Bell. I'd be like, who the heck is Bob Bell? Mom, remember that conversation we had like a month ago? You threw the dinette through the window? Remember that conversation? And finally, I'd have to get rid of these guys, right? So finally, I walked up to this guy and I said, look, Bob Bell, I am not interested in you. And it's not that I don't like penises. I just don't like them on men. So no, I'm not going home for the holidays. I'm spending it with my friends and presents! I have some others, but I just wanted to give these to you now because I know you're just going to love them. Merry Christmas, Andy.
Thank you.
I'm going to put these others right under the tree. Ooh.
The Queen's Christmas speech on Christmas Eve?
Haven't you heard of cable?
I am speaking to you all today via the modern marvels of electric television, whether you're at home, abroad, or in ships at sea. As you all know, this year marks 40 years since I won this pageant, when I was hired and given a sash for my interest in horse riding, traveling, and meeting people. I believe the chief difference between then and now is that in 1953 a man named Hillary climbed his way to the top, whereas in 93 a woman named Hillary has done the same, with a cheerful assistant ever at her side. In this time, I have dined with kings, lunched with presidents, picked nervously at my plate with New Guinea Highland headhunters, and I have spoken in English with President Ronald Reagan at his retreat, Camp David. Tonight, though, I am most delighted to participate in this Camp Christmas. I am very happy to patronize you all. Queens have always patronized the arts, and the arts have always relied upon the support of queens. Christmas is a time for hope for the future and good cheer. When we remember those absent, as well as those of you watching this special broadcast with Andy and Melissa at the lodge. At home in these islands, much has changed in 40 years. What has not changed is the people's loyalty and warmth of affection. So different from Cyprus, Germany, Australia, which I'm told is developing as a whole that it is. Developing as a whole. That it is already progressing is undoubted, since its discovery in the 1970s by Thomas Cook. You may find it surprising that one is not particularly disheartened by their recent discussion about becoming a republic. That wasn't so hard. But what I shall be most disappointed about is that I normally pick up 40,000 points on the Qantas frequent flyer program. I leave you with my new party piece, which I shall be performing for my whole family tomorrow on Christmas Day. Annus horribilis, one spam year, Amos cognoscenti, don't you think it's queer? Sed Angelus Angli, though the choir boy hummeth, Nullus comprehendi, I feel quite numbed. Magus superfluous, our cup overrunneth. Halus attaxibus, the taxman cometh. Media interruptus, the dirty tricks game. Coitus extramaritas, blackens one's name. Camilla Fuchs intercept, they meet on the hunt. Inter et tampax, to be perfectly blunt. Telefonus nobile, give us a ring. Breastum compresstum, press the tit thing. Exodus old timers, 93 out the door. Campus Christmas, where else? Channel 4. May God bless you all.
I guess I'm not in Kansas anymore. What a song. Is that your next Christmas song? Yeah. About Santa Claus, maybe? You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. I say he's making a list, he's checking it twice, and he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. You better be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to die. Thank you.